Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam back today with a brand new 2K21 Next Gen video, and today I'm talking about the best finishing badge method in 2K21, how you can earn all of your finishing badges super fast and max them out within no time at all. You can earn around like 18 to 20,000 finishing badge points per game with this method if you are playing on 5-minute quarters and pro difficulty. It's definitely the best method I have found and something that everybody should be using when trying to grind their finishing badges. But if you guys are brand new here, hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And also make sure to drop a like on today's video. It would help me out a ton and help get the video into recommendations. Without further ado, let's get straight into the finishing badge method. As I said earlier, I play all of my career games on pro difficulty in 5-minute quarters, so all this is on pro difficulty. You can earn 18 to 20,000 my points for finishing on pro difficulty at 5-minute quarters. And if you guys did see my playmaking badge method tutorial, that method revolved around throwing lobs, and for this finishing badge method, it revolves around catching lobs. Yeah, alley-oops in this game, alley-oops in 2K in general for a long time now have been giving like crazy boosts and like crazy XP points for badges and just like overall stuff like that. So yeah, alley-oops in like 2K20, 2K21 current gen, alley-oops for a little bit now have been giving you tons and tons of badge points like XP, and also just like leveling up towards your next overall. So of course, for the finishing badges, you're going to want to catch as many alley-oops as we possibly can. Now before I get into the method, I want to say that I think you should definitely have on, if you have a couple of finishing badges, try to put on Posterizer, try to put on badges like that, try to put on Lob City Finisher. If you already have a couple of finishing badges earned, then when you do start earning a couple of finishing badges, put them on Posterizer and on Lob City Finisher. And of course guys, if your build can get contact alley-oop dunks, put on all the contact lobs, put on all the contact dunks, put on all the alley-oop animations, put on all the dunk packages that are going to help you get as many dunks as possible and get as many finishing badge points as you can. Now that that's out of the way, let's get straight into the tutorial. So when you do load up into a My Career game, basically what I like to do is I like to run to the left wing and then give the ball to someone near the top of the key. And then basically all you want to do is you want to hold L1 for like a couple of seconds like you're calling a screen. What this does, when you hold L1 or LB without having the ball in your hands, it basically just sets an off-ball screen for you. And you want to get an off-ball screen coming to your left side. You can run straight around to the left for the easy dunk at the basket. You want to call for an alley-oop and finish it. So as you can see in the gameplay, I'm usually going to the left wing, throwing the ball to the top of the key, holding L1 until I can see like a really good screen coming for me to take. I'll run around the screen, call for an alley-oop, and you call for an alley-oop by double tapping triangle or double tapping Y if you're on PS4 or Xbox, and then holding the shoot button or like square to dunk the ball when you do catch the ball from the alley-oop. It's pretty simple. Once you get the hang of this strategy, it's definitely one of the more easy and fun strategies in the game. If you have some good alley-oop dunk packages on, your player can get some insane animations. It's pretty crazy, guys. You guys are going to see in the gameplay, there's so many crazy dunk animations. Just overall, alley-oops in this game are very overpowered, and you want to make sure you are using this off-ball screen method to get as many finishing badge points as you possibly can. I'll go over it one more time. Just run to a wing, left or right wing, pass the ball to the closest player towards the top of the key, or hold circle or B so a player comes to you. And then once you don't have the ball, hold L1, you will get an off-ball screen. And if you have the right settings on, you can see like the play art, like the play overlays on the screen like in blue or something. So if you see a blue overlay, that's a really good screen. You can run right around it, go for the easy alley-oop and finish the lob again, double tap Y or triangle to call for a lob. But of course, if you don't get like a good screen or like they don't go to the place you want, just keep on pressing L1, like holding it for like a couple of seconds like you're going to call for a screen. Just maybe reset a couple of times until you get a good screen off ball. And even if you don't get a good screen off ball, you can usually just pass the ball like a backdoor cut, like pass it and then dash straight to the hoop, and you will most likely be wide open for the lob there. But I do recommend doing the off ball screen method. That is way more safe. I think you convert a little bit more of your alley-oop attempts. But of course, if the off-ball screen method isn't working, just definitely try to pass to a teammate like around the top of the key, and then like do a backdoor cut, call for the lob and dunk it down. And sometimes if the alley-oops just aren't working on like a great defense like Rudy Gobert, Anthony Davis, Giannis, if they're just intercepting it, of course you should have it on pro difficulty, and usually you can get the lobs off pretty much every time. But sometimes the teams really know how to defend it. If they do and you really can't get lobs off, I usually can. You can also just like call for an on-ball screen when you have the ball and like run around it. Usually I like to call for like a screen when I have the ball and then run to the opposite side of the screen, and it's usually like an easy dunk. But of course, catching the lobs is the best way to go, and I would definitely try to perfect that catching lob strategy, because that is how you can get like 20,000 finishing badge points in a single game. And also, when you're getting an off-ball screen, don't try to run like too wide. When you're getting an off-ball screen, try to run pretty tight to the screener and you will get a better lob opportunity there. And also, when you're doing like the main method to get the alley-oops, like passing it to the top of the key, calling for an off-ball screen, going for lobs, if you can already see a clear path where they're going to intercept the ball, just call for a regular pass. You don't have to do an alley-oop every single time. If a defender is near, just call for a pass, dunk the ball. If you think there's a possibility of getting off a lob, definitely go for it, but of course don't force it if it's not there. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video on the best finishing badge method in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. I really hope you guys enjoyed this method. Guys, you can get 18 to 20,000 finishing badge points per game, pro difficulty, 5-minute quarters. It is that strong. Obviously, I think the best way to do it is through the off-ball screen method, giving it to a teammate, holding L1 for an off-ball screen, running for the alley-oop, calling for the lob, and dunking it down. Trust me guys, it may seem like a lot now, but once you get into an actual game, you do it a couple times, it's not that challenging at all. And once you master it in like a couple games, you can do it pretty much every single time without a problem. And if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and all the support is greatly appreciated. And also guys, make sure to drop a like on today's video. It would help me out a lot and it will get the video into recommendations. And if you guys do want to watch more of my 2K21 posts, I'm going to leave an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous 2K21 uploads that I think you guys would really enjoy. So have a great rest of your day guys. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out. Peace.